Kinguin versus Ghost, and straight into Mirage, the map pick of Kinguin. Straight into the B site as well. Kusa's already defending it up from short, and Subrosa's there as well. Couple of kills already coming through for the side of Ghost, and they are locking down this site. Bomb dropped out in the open. Kinguin with no footing, and one by one they're just getting decimated. Locked to the back of the van, and this is a drive-by shooting for Ghost.
Yeah, almost no options here. Manice here has the bomb in front of him, and 4 CTs ready to pounce. 2 taking a crouch peek. There was really no way.
Couple of players, but the smokes are covering them up, so nothing found from it. Kinguin, a minute on the clock and still plenty of utility to work with. That's a bit of a run boost. Oh, I really like that as well. They don't risk spending time underneath the window, and they even get a kill off the back of it as well. Subrosa attracted to the player on the cross instead. He's going to get dropped, and that's a massive pick for Kinguin.
That was actually so crafty. I mean, your view model will bob up and down as you jump up into the window with a regular boost, so it's so nice that they went ahead and did it that way.
Yeah, I've not seen that before. So Kinguin bringing some ingenuity into this one. Now Steel, he's on the site. He's going to be pressured from 2 angles. He can't finish off the kill. He's going to go down from the player pushing out of the palace, and now Wardell's going to hit his shot with the AWP. A wrap to the CT spawn, and a couple of players tagged up with only 15 seconds left. Kinguin only just getting the bomb down in time, and Kusta's too far away to stop this. Wardell's been shut out of the round, and now surely it's over for Kusta.
Yeah, rough spot to lose in this one. As we can see, the 2 players that are hurt were both tagged down by Steel, but it seemed like he turned away from the second frag, assuming that he actually finished it off.
The loss bonus is built up, and Kusta, he's actually opened up with that M4. So important to see him try and lead this charge on the CT side. Can be difficult to initiate and find those opening frags, especially when Kinguin are grouped up as they are. Heavy in middle, trade is found, and Kusta's going to rally back. Yeah, he's got a lot of utility from this spot. The problem is that there's no one to support him from connector to draw attention away from him and to assist him out in and out. And Subrosa has pulled off a flank with an AK to top mid, not only killing one on Cat, but alarming the terrorists, and Malzino winning a straight-up honest. Similar to how they played in the connector just a few rounds ago, just hold your ground, and Subrosa is going to catch them moving out of position. In the meantime, they've taken B, but this bomb's still stuck. Yeah, so Crystal immediately realizes that there's a lot of presence now to A. The AK is over here, and tries to get in early, but Rallin also has already gotten the notice. It looks like Taz is actually just going to go plant on the A site as he sees a CT leave. Oh, they have no idea. They're going to think it's a B play. No, they're still hunting after the B site because they've seen Rallin and they have no idea where Taz is. He let them pass. He even let a second man fall out of the connector, and with Rallin getting this kill, that only further reaffirms that this is a B site play. Ghosts have not realized just yet, and I think Wardell, it's finally clicked. Yeah, he's a little bit confused at the moment. It's probably a little bit difficult to discern where the bomb is coming from, just being in the middle of both things. Now seeing the open plant there, knowing that there's one on the B site. Oh my goodness, there is a weird chance, a weird small chance that he actually pulls this off, but no. But we won't go into details. Double AWP up for Ghost as well in this round. Oh, Wardell was not ready for that. They've already walked out of middle, and so is Subrosa. So aggressive and so prolific. He's going to find himself one. Molotov to try and shield his escape, but it goes out in the smoke, and Kinguin won't chase. Instead, Crystal moves in. Got to be very careful considering how close they are in middle, but Kusta's taking the attention, and Subrosa's doing the damage. Crystal's not even needed. Yeah, no, that was like the WWE. You got one player on the top ropes, right? You've got another ready to tag team in, and one shoots, the other one finishes it off. And I love your analogies. It's great. No, that's kind of how we saw all of the kills from MIBR go, where no one was taking damage. It's really nice to see this setup on the A site, though, because Ghost, if you remember, just around prior, they actually brought up that one scout on Steel, which is why he was on an MP7 here. So because he was on an MP7, he plays that solo sandwich position, and the rest of his team just focus on taking mid control with the rifles, opening up space for Steel to just not have to worry. So nice to see that from Ghost. It may be enough for a round here, and they've still got the 2 AWPs held on. Taz is all that stands here for Kinguin, and with 30 seconds left and 4 players basically on the site is a little bit too much to ask for. Yeah, looks like he's actually trying to delay. We have a drop of a player right now, so we don't know exactly what went down. Hopefully not long of a pause, and Steel. Change. We have got Kinguin going for a bit of a faster A approach. That Molotov perfectly timed, but Subrosa only gets one before Taz fires back. Wardell now on the cross, and With the last smoke of Kinguin going down, they've now got to focus on actually just walking up, but Taz cannot get that far. Wardell shut it down, and this double orb setup has just been lethal so far. Both him and Kusta finding a kill and dropping the bomb in the open.
Yeah, with no utility, this is absolutely not a site that you want to go to, though. Manise does find an op kill from Connector. It's a rotator, though. It's not one of the most important players to defend against this site. Wardell and Kusta still remain. They've got a big flank to close it out. They're not going to fall for a fallback to B.
The barrel of the gun might give it away, and Wardell too quick on the trigger. It is just Rylan left up, and he knows his man in CT spawn, but does he know that Wardell is creeping in from behind, as is Steel? This timing is about to be miraculous unless Rylan checks it, and that's a no. Steel finds a kill, and Ghost, yeah.
But on the anti-ecos, you just want to deny the plants.
Fast play up short though. Kinguin going for this quick B execute to split onto the site, and Crystal's going to get completely caught off guard, blindsided by the leader of the Polish squad. And although the trade is there, Kusta is now alone and he needs support quickly. Apparently, maybe even not. He's found himself a second frag off that AWP, and even knows there's more players up in the apartments as well. Ghost are even in position to try and help him out. The only problem is Rylan has just crept in. He can't cross the market window here, so he's got to get this kill, but he's given away his position. Oh, you hate to see it. Volley burns him out. Rylan's found it, and now the site is Kinguin's, but Ghost are close by. Rylan's not going to be letting them walk in, and Steel moving on his own is a bit of a dangerous one, because that's not tradable. His teammate wasn't ready for that one, so Sub Rosa really is the man to put up the damage here, or at least he has to, because Wardell's on the AWP. Creeping in.
Oh, he's got a hint. Ooh, choosing to go out the window. Might circumvent this operation as he creeps up on the one player at the van. Now it's Wardell, 1v1.
Oh, he's already found him in the corner. He misses the opening shot in the D, going for the close-up shot, and he lands it. 2 to the chest and 5 on the board. Ghost, no, especially on Inferno against Optic. Every single round they were starting off completely bullying. When Optic were on that CT side, we were just seeing that heavy banana control. Molotov's up, Config was always tagged, and that was really nice to see. So Ghost being refreshing in that sense.
Oh, good damage dealt. Sproza again, once again being very careful as the Connector player. It's a high frag position, so I have someone so mechanically gifted in that spot. Crystal getting punished just by that short peek from Taz. Head popping up, but Rosa answers back.
Yeah, and that's actually a player with full health as well. So Rylan, who was tagged up earlier on, is still on the field. That's always nice for Ghost. Makes things a little bit easier, even if they don't know it just yet. But Kinguin, they want to at least push up towards this A bomb site. They still have this man up in the palace as well, so Kusta's timing on the short peak, if he goes for it, could be very, very good, because they're crossing to triple, checking all the back of the site. They know that that Ghost have been playing aggressively, and Steel, Sub Rosa's done exactly that. Unfortunately, not going to be able to kill. And Steel, he's going to be the one behind enemy lines, pushed into the ramp. The question is, do they expect it? Nice shot from Wardell. Another retake really is on. He's found a second. Manise is up close, and Steel's not even needed deep on ramp. It is just Reets. Bomb's open for him, but there's a man posted just falling off the top of the ticket booth, and they haven't seen him. They have no idea. He goes for it, but Steel's there, and they were already on the bomb anyway, so it was...
I really had almost completely lost faith in just their game today, but they seem to be back on the horse in a good way. I don't know if that's actually got a negative connotation, but we won't get into that.
Well, they are riding Kinguin right now, and Steel's pushed up down on ramp. He has no support from the AWP. Wardell's fallen back, and this is not an AWPing position if you didn't know it. So Wardell, he's quick to fall down. Again, another 5v3. Kinguin doing fantastic work of not losing any players here. And again, Ghost fighting a massively uphill battle. So uphill they've gone for the boost, but it is going to work out for one kill. Crystal's found a player at the edge of the smoke, and Ghost now have an opportunity because the bomb isn't yet down.
This is such a big mistake. Kinguin had the smokes up. They had the two kills on the site. Why did they not plant? There was always an option. There was at the front of triple, the opposite default, or just straight up default. And now they have to wait for Ghost to make a mistake. Yeah, and as they spend more time, we've got a big flank coming out. Sabrosa's making his way around, and they know that they don't have to fall back now, which is something that they fell for in the past.
Crystal, his barrel may give away his position, but Kusta's got the catch, at least on the player on the site. Crystal stops Taz from climbing up the stairs, and all in the meantime, as you said, Sub Rosa is sneaking in from behind, blade in his hand, looking to backstab, even though the bomb's down. This is not a problem for Sub Rosa. Another frag, and it is just left to Rylan. A 1v3 clutch, he's given away his position. He does have a free kill, and Sub Rosa's low. There's a chance for Rylan. He's turned it into a 1v1. It's the AWP left up, but Kusta's too quick, and Ghost have done it.
Box. Ooh, sorry for a second. I think we're missing game sound, but we got it back.
It's sorted, yeah. Well, a man advantage for Kinguin in the pistol. To play a down mid drop, so it is going to be that late B play. They're actually sneaking through. I don't think they want to make any noise, but now they've eventually got to as they cross past the windows. Kinguin have the sight lines. Mouse now knows there's at least one player there, but he hasn't spotted any more, so Kinguin aren't going to too heavily rotate. This is an awkward fight to be taking for the T's because Glock's not known for their range. Crystal's up in the window as well, and Mouse gets dinked down on B as Taz goes down in the jungle. Nice shots from Mouse. Oh dear, he is just locking it down. It can also dig you a massive hole of debt and loss. But a push anyway, let's see what they can get done with it. Crystal, as the smoke blooms, goes for the peak, and that's not going to work out. Neither will Steel in the spawn, but Kusta digging through the box. Big boy plays. The Galil on the knees might not be enough, and I'm glad it isn't because that gun is trash. Wardell trades right back, and the bomb can go down on the site. There's an opportunity here for Ghost, but this flank makes matters worse.
Yeah, it definitely gets hairy in this situation. I don't know if they'll be cognizant of it, though. With that kill going down, they might have a tip to look back, but they're not going to expect Rallin. However, Wardell, for whatever reason, decide to peek back to triple. Saw one crossing default and is now smoking to be able to make it seem like he's going B. It's not going to work in his favor. He's going to hear the footsteps. Small chance. He's going to hit that shot. Insta dink. And Wardell cleans up the
distraction play on A. The positive is if Ghosts hold their angles and Kinguin push up, they can upgrade these SMGs into rifles. The problem is Crystal's dead. No rotation, none needed for the side of Kinguin. We've got a bit of a boost back on bench. Nice angle for Rallin. He will catch Sub Rosa off guard, and that's just a free kill taken. Even a second from Mouse, who drops Steel up in middle as well. 15 seconds for Ghost to try and get this bomb plant or get 5 kills, and I think it's got to be the former, but what Rallin will not allow it. He is just hiding in the back of the site, sneaky on in. 6 seconds, this kill's going to do it, but Wardell's covered his teammate. The bomb's down. There's a player pushed up on short, and Kusta doesn't realize, but I think Wardell's heard the scope. They've even spotted a player further back. 2 out of 3 of them given away to Ghost, but the frag is there for Kinguin. It's just Wardell, and we've seen him do this before. AWP in his hand, back of the apps, and the bomb planted for him. He predicts the next shot, but he can't land it, and he even hears the footsteps. Wardell! It's a 1v1, and he's 1 kill away from the 4K, and dragging Ghost through this to equal up the scoreline. Deagle out, shot tag, but Maniz, he's realized there's no time, it's over. Wardell's done it. 2 clutches in a row, Launders.
Fantastically, yeah, 2 clutches in a row. He's working like a player in Squeaky and Cash, where he can take his time and decide to lurk out. Not many times in a half can you do that as a Palace player safely, but now he's really made things tricky for the CTs at A site, and Maniz is trying to get frisky out at mid. Taz also pushed into an awkward position. It's actually right into the A split. That's exactly what they wanted to see.
Oh, Ghost, nice mid-round call to actually back off after finding that pick from Kusta, and I don't know how Steel wins his duel in middle with an MP7. Miles is now the last man up, and he is not far away from death. Ghost moving forward with 3 players, and
have definitely gone their way. It's safe to say that we are more than impressed with Ghost performing so far. Here on the big stage, the 3rd floor of the Hong Kong Convention Center.
Yeah, we've moved up. We've got a lot of fans here. We've got a lot of live viewers. We've got a fast B play for Crystal. He's just dived in. Nice shot with the SMG, but it's quickly traded. We still have Kinguin now with a very good chance. Double AWP up, a man advantage, and the B site still under control for the time being. No one's actually out yet for Ghost, and they're not going to let them get out for free. Still gets a tag as he falls down. Kneecapped. Reitz is tagged as well because Kusta's somehow snuck himself up middle, but Steel, he snuck through the smoke, and he's managed to take down another player as well. This is a big blunder from Kinguin because now they're left up with 2. Simultaneous kills for Ghost and another one to pile down to the head of Taz. It's every battle being won by the North Americans.
This is unreal of losing one of the prime opportunities to close this out. Bomb goes down. It's understood it's going to be an A play.
Oh no, Kusta, I can't believe they made that mistake, and it's going to come back to haunt them. They've already lost 2 players at the price of 1. Crystal's even tagged down to 2 HP, and the molly is going to separate Wardell from pushing out of Palace, so that only staggers his push from Ghost. Kinguin have gone for the boost, and that is just absolutely perfect. It's right on the bomb.
Yeah.
Miles isn't even going to commit to it. He just jiggle peeks.
Think about, and it looks like they're going to take a moment here. Think about the fact that if the bomb didn't go out first, they could play this round out slowly in the 3v4, not have given so much information, like this giant tell on where the bomb is. Like, all the CTs can congregate around this knowing that they have to recover it at some point. If they just had the bomb go out 3rd instead, I mean, if someone died right away and they wanted to slow it down, they could do that, and the CTs couldn't just all camp out at A knowing that they don't have to move.
Yeah, I mean, they're aware they can be flanked, and they are being flanked by Crystal at least, especially Steel in middle, but at least they don't have to worry about the bomb suddenly going down in a panic retake. It's still theirs. Ghost have to play A now. They've run out of time. There's no way they're going to get the bomb and have a chance to rotate to B. So Kinguin have their forces ready and waiting. It's down to winning these duels now for Ghost. That's what they've got to do, but surely this is too much to ask for. And yeah, at least for Crystal, he's dead. Steel's not going to find a thing in the connector, and Wardell should probably just save. Look at the money.
Tactically completely winning this round, but a ton of information gained and map control taken so early on. Wardell opening op kill window has been compromised for the CTs, and now they're panicking and scrambling.
Yeah, 4 on 4. This bomb's even gone down. How have Ghost got that one out of the bag? There's still a man in the CT spawn. It's all down to this duel. If Ghost get control of CT, that only makes it harder for Kinguin to retake because there's so many more positions that they have control of. Crossfires over that bomb. They did definitely just spot Taz, but he got away without getting tagged. So sneaking on in, it's Sub Rosa on the flank instead. And even though Kus is dead in the spawn, they might still have an opportunity. Ghost can creep in from behind. Taz, not going to get tagged up. It's actually going to be knees going down. Mauser suddenly found 2 kills out of nowhere. And Sub Rosa, he's tapping. He stopped the bomb. That might have just been it. 1 kill could have just changed the entire round. And it is their time. Just. Oh, to be that first man to give away the initial kill.
I like how Kinguin are actually playing this, even though they are playing relatively passive. They're waiting for 1 kill before everybody pounces, and they're not giving up a certain amount of information. So it seems a little bit more reliable of a way to defend against mid-presence.
And the mid-presence is working out for Kinguin right now. Miles has just finished off Steel. And while Wardell has traded, getting a player in the window, that actually opens up the option for a boost. Ghost have been quite consistent with boosting up players in that position, but instead they're going to back off, and this could be a late round B play. Kus is drawn off the A site, and the bomb's going in through apartments.
Nice line of sight all the way to the back of the garbages. Early kills. Zabroza goes down quick and easy. Wardell immediately looks for information. They know the trade has come out, but there's only 15 seconds left. Initial frag goes the way of Crystal. Trades on the A site go down. Manise now here's the rush towards B. Shot goes off, but it doesn't complete. 8 seconds up, they've got a plant. They now have an opportunity to do it. Kusta also trades. Bomb gets denied in 15 rounds to Kinguin. They're taking it to the 30th, and they have the chance to win. A quick pace to start things off. No rushes come out. Crystal's now made his way through, and a blind CT gets killed on the site. Very important player, Mauzino, leaving only Rowland to defend against the split.
But he has shut down the short play. It's just the players on the site now to get the job done, and they don't exactly have the range to go for this. An M4 upgraded to Wardell, but a cross is going to get him tagged. Crystal does get aggressive, and that's his weapon of choice, or at least his ex-weapon of choice. The AWP and the post plant could be all that Ghosts need to win this round, but Rowland is still being a nuisance from short. Second kill come through, and the CT push from the last 2 players as well of Kinguin. Crystal's up close, and he's done it. One more shot needed if he wants to try and drag this forward, but Rita's landed a shot. Crystal in the 1v1. He needs the ace to pull overtime. He needs the ace to save Ghost, but he's being wrapped, and it's just not going to happen. Rowland's done it. 3 kills, and Kinguin find the round.
What an attempt. What an attempt.
Wow.